First got started with Scentsy was 2 years ago, just over 2 years ago. I had just gone back to work after having my first daughter and was kind of looking for something to do on the weekends just for a little bit of extra cash. Daycare is expensive. So a friend of mine who now lives in Calgary was doing a Scentsy party, and she posted on Facebook that she was having a Scentsy party and you could order online. So I had never heard of it before, so I checked out the website. My first thought was my mom would love it. It was right before Mother's Day, so I ordered my mom a warmer and some wax for Mother's Day. The UPS guy came with a package, and I had ordered baked apple pie. I could smell it from the box. So I unwrapped it, I plugged it in, that was it, I was hooked. My mom never got it, I kept it. And then a week later, I ended up calling the consultant in Calgary and setting up my own book party. The response I got from that first book party was like crazy. All of my friends and family, most had never heard of it before. Everybody was ordering something. So I had done direct sales before, I did jewelry before and things like that, and I never had a response like I did with Scentsy. So I called the consultant back again a week later and said I'm signing up. So that was it. We used that for first book party as my very first party order. I just did it part-time. I did 2 or 3 parties in a month. I was still working full-time when I had a little one at home. So my first Christmas, about 6 months into my business, I was bringing in about $1,000 a month just with my Scentsy on the side. And I think I had 8 girls on my team at that point. And then by January in my first year, I actually earned my very first incentive trip. So Scentsy does an incentive trip every year where they send all their consultants to a different destination, and you earn points towards the trip. So I didn't even think I had a chance. I figured whatever, I'm new, I'm not even going to pay attention to it. And then 2 weeks before the deadline, my sponsor called me and she was like, "You're really close. Do you have any more orders going in? Because you're going to get this." So I earned a trip to Punta Cana in the Dominican, 7 months into doing my business. And then this year I just got back from Costa Rica 2 weeks ago. We went for a week all-inclusive. And this year I actually earned it for my husband too. So both of us went, all expenses paid. So it's an awesome company. Like there's so many more things other than just the obvious, extra income and things like that from it. Now 2 years into it, I've been promoted to a director with the company, and I have 53 girls on my team underneath me. I was able to, after I had my second daughter, I quit my job. I didn't go back after my second maternity leave, and I'm actually making more money staying at home and doing Scentsy than I was when I was working full-time. So best $120 I ever spent. The starter kit's $119. If anybody wants more information about it, I have some packages here I can send home with you. Or if you know of anybody who might want to, definitely take it for them. So who has heard of Scentsy before? 2? No? No? Okay. Who has a Scentsy warmer already? Awesome. Good. Okay, so I'll explain it really quickly kind of what it is. Basically, it's like an alternative to a scented candle. So all of our warmers are electric. They have a light bulb inside. I'll show you this one. They all have a light bulb inside. So you plug it in, it works just like a lamp. And then it's got a little dish on top where you melt scented wax. So it's a lot safer than having a scented candle going, obviously, because there's no flames. But the wax is only being warmed, it's not actually being burned. So if you've got small kids or pets around, it's totally safe. You can even dig your finger right into that melted wax and it's not going to burn at all. It's just Another nice thing about that is that it's not releasing any chemicals or anything into the air like a scented candle would, because there's no wick and flame. So there's 3 different sizes. This is a full-size warmer here that I have going. This one is actually our gallery warmer, so this has a removable frame on it, and you can get different frames to replace it, so you can switch the look of it. This is a mid-size warmer, so it's a little bit smaller. The biggest difference is that the full-size warmer has a 25-watt bulb in it. The mid-size is a 20-watt bulb, so it's a little bit of a lower wattage, which means it's better for a smaller space. So if you're doing a large space like this, I would do a full-size warmer. For a bedroom or an office, a mid-size would be a good idea. And then the plug-ins are great from the bathroom, or if you have a plug along your kitchen counter. Again, it works the exact same way. You put the wax in the top, and it just has an on-off switch on the front. The wax, I'll show you a bar wax. The wax comes in a bar like this. You would just break off one of these cubes and melt 1 cube at a time. 1 cube of wax is going to last anywhere from 10 to 15 hours before it runs out of scent. So the whole bar is $6 and you've got over 100 hours worth of scent to it. So it's definitely cost effective down the road too. If you're comparing it to like a Glade plug-in or party light candles, you buy the warmer once and then you're just spending $6 to get more wax later on. There are more than 80 different scents to pick from. So I've got testers here in these little baskets so you can smell and kind of get an idea of which ones you like. In your catalog, most important thing, I think, is this envelope. You have a blank sealed envelope in the front of your catalog. There are prizes inside these envelopes. Some of them are free plug-in warmers, some of them are body lotions, and 2 people should have a free full-size warmer in their envelope. So if you decide that you want to do your own party, not only is Janelle going to get another half-price item at your party, but you get to open up your envelope, and the prize that's inside, you can pick the style or the scent yourself, and then you'll get that at your party. So it's kind of like an extra incentive. The average party, the host will normally get about $70 to $75 in free product and 3 half-price items. So it's definitely worth doing. It's an addiction, you'll find out once you try it. So you get a lot out of doing the party, for sure. Another thing you have in your catalog is the My Scentsy Love It list. So this is a list of all 80 scents that I have testers for, that you can buy the wax in. So as you go along and as we're passing around baskets and smelling, definitely check off the ones that you love, like, or not so much. Because by the time you get to the last basket, you're going to have no idea what you liked out of the first one. And then write your name on it and take it home with you, because when you need more wax, you won't have to smell all over again. You'll remember what you liked. And then your order form, just a quick note about the order form. When you're filling it out, don't worry about product codes. Just write down the name of whatever it is you want. This doesn't go anywhere but to me. So as long as I understand what you wrote, then we're good. And then there's some combo packs in the catalog I'm going to mention really quickly. Page, I never remember the page, 52 and 53. There's some combine and save packages. So if you're planning on getting more than one thing, or if you want to buy it for yourself and for a gift, you can save a lot of money this way. The most popular one, I think, is the Scentsy companion system. So you would get 3 bars of wax, so 3 different scents, a full-size warmer and a plug-in warmer for $66. So it's a really good deal. You save $12 by doing it that way. There's also the Layers products, which is at the back section of the catalog. That's a new line by Scentsy. It's all body products and laundry products. So I have samples out here of everything. Body lotion, body butter, body spray. There's a hand sanitizer for your purse. I'll just mention really quickly the laundry products. These are washer whips. So these are just like, I'm sure you've seen the Purex crystals in the store and stuff. Same idea. They come in the Scentsy scents, and you just put about a half a capful of these in with your detergent.
They come in all the scents?
Not all the scents. I think there's about 10 scents now. There's a list of them in the catalog that they come in.
We're obsessed with those Downy Unstoppables.
Oh, you gotta try these ones. I like, personally, the coconut lemongrass and the sunkissed citrus are my favorite. So, and you can get combo packs too. And then these are dryer discs. So these, you get 2 of these for $8. It's just a plastic scented disc. You put it in the dryer instead of a bounce sheet, and you reuse it. It says 30 loads, but I use mine a lot longer than 30 loads. And then when it's done, it just kind of looks a little ratty, and you just toss it out and put it in a new one.
Wow.
So these are awesome. I would definitely recommend trying those. So that's about it. I'm not going to go on forever and bore you to death, but feel free to try stuff, ask questions, and I have a little gift for Janelle. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so we can just get started and pass around baskets, and that's a solid go-to. Yeah. It won't smell as much when you sniff it. It actually changes when it warms on your skin.
What scent is it?
That is Love Story.
I like that.